in What's New to BGA brings you the King of the Woods, a simple card playing game. Came out this year, not a ton of ratings yet, 6.7 currently overall. You see 2 to 4 players, and it is a lighter weight. BGA has it playing about 12 minutes real time. And I think this one plays fine turn-based or real time. There are a few options here for how many rounds or how many points, etc. I'll just start with the default, where one player gets 42 points, so that's the end. And I'm playing without the scholar or priest to begin. So like I said, we're trying to get to 42 points. The way you're doing that is you're playing these cards down in your court. During your turn, you're going to be playing one card. You're either going to play it in your court or you're in an opponent's court. When you play it in your court, you're just going to get the influence, the points there in the top left. If you play it in an opponent's court, you're actually going to do the ability down below. So by giving a player the general here, you see we're going to exchange hands, but I do give him 6 influence. Here I play the trader, so I give my opponent a card. I gave them the jester, which is a 4, so I gave them another one of these. Now they have to give me a card back of higher than 4, and they have to give me back, and their only card was the princess, which is the highest one, of 7. I had a pretty good shot of that because I knew I had both generals and both knights. The way I know that over here is you can see there are 2 knights and 2 generals. I think it's pretty cool that this is up per game. So if you play 3 players or 4 players, it'll change the numbers so you know how many are there. But do be aware there are 4 cards put aside, so you don't have perfect information. You keep playing cards until you're out of cards. Once you're out of card, your opponent will finish all the cards in their hand, and then the round is over. In this instance, since we're playing to 42 points, if one player has 42 points, the game is over. If not, you keep playing another round. Now, there's a couple cards I want to go over. They're all pretty self-explanatory, but there's only a couple you really need to look out for. First is the jester. If you can put 3 jesters in a court, their whole court counts as 0, so you have to be aware of that. So if you play it in your own court, you have to be careful that your opponent doesn't play more jesters on you. And then the only other one I think you need to look out for is the assassin. So the assassin here will go over another card in your court. It will kill it, and then basically it counts as a 0. And then in my case, you're playing to 42 points, but you could be playing a certain number of rounds or whatnot. I think I'm going to give this one a 7. Now, my plays are all based on just 2 players. I started a 4-player game, but I have yet not finished it. So I'll look at that. But overall, it's very fast. It's quick. There are several cool decisions here. Overall, it's just a lot of fun playing once you know the cards and what they do, trying to figure out what your opponent might have in their hand and what the best way of trying to scoring the most points. Well, I've been the Digital Board Gamer. As always, good luck and have fun.